Reality. He awoke in his dim room, eyes blinking against the murky light filtering through his blinds. The air inside felt thick, stifling, and he could hear the soft patter of rain outside, drumming steadily against his window pane. He frowned. Rain was inconvenient, unpleasant, unplanned. But there it was, wet and glistening in reluctant rivulets upon the glass. Pulling himself up, he shuffled across the floor and reached for the remote, switching on the television. With detached movements, he flicked through the channels, each one a blur of faces and voices. The news scrolled by, listing forecasts and probabilities until one voice broke through the monotony. A bright, cheerful anchor with a reassuring smile. "Today will be pleasant and sunny," she declared. "A light breeze, warm temperatures, and clear skies." There was no rain in her voice, not a hint of storm or shadow. The man exhaled, tension easing from his shoulders. "Today will be sunny," he told himself, closing the curtains against the inconvenient truth beyond them. He switched off the television, satisfied. He had work to do, pressing work, weighty in its importance and not to be delayed. Settling at his computer, he logged in. Almost immediately, the screen began to fill with an explosion of pop-ups, each tailored for his attention, each calibrated to soothe and inflame in equal measure. The messages were stark and unambiguous. Immigration threats up 400%, death rate surging, inflation in the hands of radicals. Each snippet bore the same message in bold, foreboding type. Everything is in danger, but the president has your back. The man smiled, a thin, hollow thing, but genuine in its way. The president has my back, he thought. He felt a warm loyalty bloom within him, as real as any friendship he'd known. The president was his friend, his closest friend. He'd messaged him, spent many hours talking with his avatar, and he supported the president's initiatives, pledged his loyalty through donations, purchased the president's NFTs, his new money bonds, the latest cyber hats and cyber clothing for his avatar sat atop his screen, a comforting reminder that he was guarded, that he belonged. The man felt that warm satisfaction again, the same he'd felt so many times before. The president kept his mind clear, his thoughts pure. He was part of the party, its faithful, shielded from the chaotic schemes of the Nazprogs, the radicals with their dissent and wild ideas, the enemy from within. That was what had taken his family from him, wasn't it? They had strayed, fallen from the president's protective embrace, doubted where he had believed. Now they were gone, and he was better for it. The thought passed, a dull ache in the background, but today was not for such things. Today would be sunny, a light breeze to warm him, and only the clearest skies. At last, his work complete, he felt a brief, hollow contentment settle over him, a momentary balm for his restless mind. Yet, as the minutes passed, that satisfaction ebbed, leaving a faint gnawing behind, a sense that he could do more, that he should do more. A thought crept in, taking shape like an unbidden whisper. He could go out, find more work, a new task, some visible proof of his belief to show the president his dedication, his commitment to the truth bestowed upon him. Moving to the door, he cast a final glance around his small, orderly space, drew a steadying breath, and, forsaking his umbrella, stepped outside. The rain hit him at once, soaking through his clothes and chilling him to the bone. His breath caught, but still, he smiled faintly, blinking against the drops that blurred his vision, almost as if from another world. Today will be sunny, he reminded himself, a clear day, a fine day. He walked on into the imagined warmth, drenched in the downpour.